Hi guys, happy Friday. I wanted to come to you via video to give you your sort of overview of where we're at in the class and what you should be working on this weekend, and also give you sort of a sneak preview. Here comes Kitty. Sneak preview into Kitty. This is my cat. His name is Kitty. He likes to surprise me and show up on my videos for my class. Kitty, we got work to do. We could play later. Sorry about that. The joys of working from home, as many of you are experiencing. So let's take a look at where we're at. So we are finishing up with the time management module, module 3. You're also going to be turning in soon your time management project, so make sure you finish that up. But I wanted to give you a preview of module 4 on career exploration and pathways. So the first thing to do is to read chapter 4 in our textbook, and there's a shortcut to the textbook here. I'm sure you probably have found that before. And there's a couple of videos in here. One is a DegreeWorks video. It shows you how to use DegreeWorks. And within DegreeWorks, just so you know, is sort of like your degree planning tool. There's a tool called SEP, Student Educational Plan. Okay, so you're going to create your student educational plan for your time at MCC. And you could do that with your success coach or on your own, picking out courses that you're interested in. One assignment that you're going to do is you're going to look for career and advisement resources. You're going to do a mid-course survey and a journal on career. And then there's a career and academic planning project in here as well. And I wanted to just kind of give you that brief overview. So it's sort of standard, you know, a couple of journals, a project. But I also wanted to talk to you as a fellow psychology major. Many of you are psych majors or thinking about being a psych major, and I wanted to give you a little bit of background into my path. So I started off having a few different majors in college. I started off as a biology major. I wanted to teach biology, but once I got into it, I realized I had to do a lot of math and chemistry, and those weren't really subjects that I was interested in. And they came a lot more challenging to me. And I was taking Psych 101 my first semester in college, and I really loved it. And it had a lot of biology in it. Those of you who have already taken Psych 101 can attest to that. There's a lot of sort of biology in psychology, how the brain works, neurotransmitters, those kinds of things. And so it kind of piqued my interest, and I decided to be a psychology major. And what I love about psychology is that there's just a wide variety of courses. You can focus on child, adult, adolescent, the lifespan, behavioral issues. It's a lot of things that we as human beings can relate to. It's a very broad major, so you can go in a lot of different directions. You can become a counselor, a psychologist. You could go into education. My nephew was an undergraduate psychology major at Alfred University in Alfred, New York. And he ended up getting his master's in psychology from Fordham University, but then he decided he wanted to go to medical school. So he did like they're called it's post-baccalaureate. So after you get your bachelor's degree, pre-med prep program that gave him a lot more math and science than his psychology preparation did. And he went to medical school, and he's an anesthesiologist today. So you just never know where psychology is going to take you. And it's really a great jumping off point for a number of different majors. Typically, you need a master's degree after an undergraduate degree in psychology to be able to work in certain fields like counseling. To be a psychologist, you need at least a minimum of a master's degree, maybe a doctoral degree. So my undergraduate degree, I got a bachelor's degree in psychology from SUNY Cortland. And then I went on to get my master's degree in student personnel administration or higher education administration with a concentration in college student counseling. That's a mouthful. But it was a perfect fit for me. I've worked in career centers at Westchester Community College. During my graduate work at Teachers College, Columbia University, I worked at Westchester Community College. And more recently, obviously, I've worked for the last 26 years at Monroe Community College, where I've been in the admissions office, I've been in the counseling center, the advising center, the Center for Disability Services, and now I'm teaching full-time. So look what you could do with a psychology degree, right? So maybe we'll have a forum on that because Jessie, our student assistant for our class, is also a psychology major in SUNY Online. And what I think we're going to do right around this module 4, we're going to do a little midterm check-in and maybe do a conversation about being a psychology major and what that's like for Jessie and what that's like for you and what it was like for me as a student when I was in college. So I just wanted to pop in and say hello and wish you a happy Friday and a happy weekend. Get to work on that time management project. One other thing I want to mention, I'm giving everybody until October 15th to hand in any assignments you have not handed in. If you cannot get caught up, if you're behind and you cannot get caught up by October 15th, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to recommend that you withdraw from the course this semester and try maybe in the spring semester. But if you have any questions or you want to meet with me about that, please see me. But I'm giving you a target to try to get caught up by October 15th, okay? Take care, guys. I will talk to you next week. Have a great weekend.